How'd y'all meet?
We met at a party.
So, just to recap. I asked this nigga, where'd y'all meet? He's like, we met at a party. Sound like an orgy to me. Hey, girl, where you from? Shit, you know where I'm from, baby. Shit, we should talk later. 1 second. Morphin' time. I don't know why I thought when you come, you yell like a Power Ranger. My parents been together for 40 years. I think that's the accurate number. Thank you for clapping. I'll let them know you did. I had nothing to do with it. I've been trying to break them up for years. No, I'm playing. Nah, it's cool. We just never talked about mental health. We never talked about that type of shit, you know? So I knew I had a lot of resentment, and I knew I was gonna come at them, right? I spent some time with Deborah. I had to have tough conversations with my parents, and I called them, and I just knew they wasn't gonna be ready for this. I was like, hey, we gonna have some tough conversations, because I got a lot of built-up resentment, and we need to work through it. So y'all better be ready. You ever been mad expecting somebody to push back, and they don't at all? They were like, whenever you're ready to talk, we're ready to listen. I'm already mad, nigga. I've decided I'm mad. I'm like, what? You're like, whenever you're ready to talk, we're ready to have the tough conversations. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck is going on right now? And I couldn't stop being mad, so now we're just talking about regular shit, and I sound mad as hell. I'm like, so what y'all cooking later? You know what I mean? Just... I would always lose complaint-offs with my friends. Always, because I had two parents, you know what I mean? If you don't know what a complaint-off is when you sitting in a circle with your friends and all y'all complaining about your life until some sad motherfucker wins. And everybody's like, yeah, nigga, that's fucked up. You take it. But they lose, too, because they have to go back to that life after the game over. Don't know why we played this game. I would always lose, man. My cousin Trey would always come in like, Chris, you don't know shit about struggle, dog. You got two parents, my nigga. Like, I didn't even know my dad, my nigga. And my mom had to work 3 jobs and shit, dog. So it was me, raising me and my fucking sisters and brothers since I was 10 years old, Chris. You don't know shit about that. And I was like, fair. We weren't even talking about that, dog. We were in here playing Mario Kart, because we are children. But it ain't always sweet. You ever have two people not believe in your dreams equally? You ever have one person like, you ain't gonna be shit. Somebody else ad-lib, show ain't. That's fucked up. People think I'm living my dream right now. Like, what was your dream as a kid? What's your name?
Carter.
Carter. Carter, what do you do right now?
I'm a surgeon.
You're a surgeon? Now, are you a single surgeon? Not for long. I'm like this, nigga. I'm trying to figure it out, bro. I really am. I'm trying to figure out how I'm like this shit, you know? I'm in therapy right now. I thought therapy was for white people. I saw you trying to clap for therapy. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead, girl. Oh, y'all late. Nigga, stop. Y'all late. You left this woman by herself. She was clapping with confidence like, oh, I'm the only one, bitch? Damn. I thought therapy was for white people. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I thought it was for you, white people. I thought it was, triggered, y'all. I thought it was you. And then I got a little money. I took my first vacation. I realized, oh, it's for people with money and time. White people just had that first. Sneaky motherfuckers, I swear to God. I knew I had a problem. I knew I needed something. I knew I needed somebody to talk to because I was living the best day of my life and I was having the worst time. I always told myself if I made a little money, I was gonna relive a day in my life like Jay-Z's Big Pimpin' video. Big Pimpin' is about one man, Jay-Z. He's out there with his best friends in Miami or wherever the fuck they were at. They were having a blast, or they had boats, yachts, money, champagne, booty everywhere. And I love booty, especially when it's everywhere. I mean, champagne, yacht, everything, dog. So I was like, I want to do that, and that's what I did. I got my first TV check, and I flew all my homies out there, dog. And no one tells you how expensive that is. Jay-Z ain't rap about that shit one time, nigga. You should have told me how much it costs to fly niggas who are in between jobs to Miami. I did it anyway, regretted it so much. But they got out there, man. We had money, we had champagne, we had booty everywhere. Like, not as much booty as Jay-Z had. He has a lot of money for a long time. This is my first check, fam. Come on, chill. I had half the booty everywhere. I didn't have all the booty. And it wasn't half booties, though. They were full booties, just half the people. It wasn't like one woman was sitting there with one cheek working on the next cheek. You know what I'm saying? Although we do support progress, so. Anyway, we were having a great time. We had a yacht. At least I think it was a yacht. I'm from a landlocked state. Bitch, I don't know boats like that. But it had yacht energy, nigga. I called it a yacht. Until somebody was like, this ain't a yacht, it's a boat. And I was like, walk the plank, bitch. You know? Nah, nigga, fuck that. And I pushed his ass off. He ain't never been back. I ain't never seen him again. He's in the ocean now. Champagne, money everywhere, booty, I'm crying hard. And that is not what Jay-Z did in the video at all. You don't even have to have seen the video to know Jay-Z didn't do that. I don't know if you've ever cried next to a woman twerking with all her might, but it's not cool looking. Go ahead, girl. Meanwhile, what's wrong with him? Soon as we docked, bro, I had to see what was going on. I had to talk to my white friends. I'm like, how you find a therapist? They're like, well, sometimes you gotta go through a few until you find the one that's right for you. It's like dating. I'm like, okay. Well, what if I find a black therapist, someone who can speak to my life experience, you know what I mean? And I tell him all my deepest and darkest shit, and then all of a sudden we break up, because that's what happens in relationships. And then I gotta see this nigga at a barbecue or a kickback. My cousin had never drank piss before. I'm glad y'all proud of him too. I was gonna take that shit to the grave with me, man, but then my cousin got locked up, so I feel safe. I'm just playing. I told him for real. He did get locked up for stuff he definitely did. Now I'm not snitching, it's public knowledge at this point. He's gone for a minute. But we still fall for him. And I don't know if you know how fucked up it is to know someone's guilty, but still be out there with free Trey shirts, knowing he did it. Free Trey! Knowing that nigga guilty. Free Trey! He was definitely there. Free Trey! Playing the whole thing. Because that was like my family motto. We ride for each other regardless of the fact. And that might put us in some difficult situations, but that's what we do. And we were out there, free Trey. But in the back of my mind, I was like, take your time, though. I was there when this house got raided. I didn't want to be there. You know what I'm saying? They don't warn you when they come in. It's kind of their thing. They pop up. Surprise party you never wanted. All I know is it was like the 5th time I was ever high playing Call of Duty. And Call of Duty got real IMAX 3D on the nigga. Because as I was swinging in a house with a gun on the game, they swung in our house with guns. And I was like, damn. PS2 is on some new shit. Oh, these niggas are real. I got on the ground, they pushed my cousin Trey to the wall. They were like, freeze, Trey Johnson, you under arrest. And that's when Trey said the wildest thing I've ever heard anyone say to the police to their face. He looked them dead in their eyes, and he was like, about time. And everyone was confused immediately. What? I think a bird stopped flying. Like, nigga, what? He's like, you should have caught me last year. We was like, shut up. You still gotta go to court, fam. This is gonna be a slam dunk case. And it was. I've never seen somebody go to jail that fast. I think the prosecutor wore sweatpants. Nobody tried. Even the cops were trying to help this nigga out. They were like, you do have the right to remain silent, my nigga. Like, you won't silence me. It was a confusing part of Trey's takedown. And I remember when he went to jail, a lot of people wrote him off. You know, I still could put money on his books and went to visit him because I just don't like the thought of my fucking family being alone, no matter if they bad or not. So I would go visit him, right? And he was definitely still an asshole about it. I went to visit him. He's like, oh, look at this bitch ass nigga Chris coming up seeing me, old bitch ass nigga. Who am I? I'm like, dog, it wasn't even that kind of fart, dog. You gotta chill. And he's like, nah, you the bitch that fart. Look at your ass. And so I'm impulsive, so I lost it. And I was like, that's why you drank my pee, nigga! All right, here's the thing about this, is yes, I did do that weird-ass Morphin' Time Power Ranger shit, but also I definitely forgot people heard that out of context. And it was so weird for the room. Everybody was like, we're done for the day. But what was fucked up about it, as soon as I said that, the look on his face, he knew the exact day I was fucking talking about. It had been years. The second I saw it, he was like, I knew that wasn't warm beer. That nigga punched out a guard. That guard didn't do anything. We ain't talked for months, man. I thought we would never talk again. Then he hit me, to come visit him, so I did. It was different, I pulled up, and he had a whole different vibe. He's like, hey, cuz, come sit down, boy. Hey, man, it's good to see you, my nigga. You look good. So already I'm like, what the fuck is this? He's like, hey, man, I just want to say, dog, like, man, I got my GED in here, I got a job and shit. I've been going to counseling, so working through my shit, I'm a Muslim now. I'm like, oh, congratulations. He's like, yeah, dog, I read the Bible every day. I'm like, that's the wrong book. He in there a long time. I ain't about to fuck up his progress. And he was like, yo, I just want to say, man, like, I know you looked up to me, dog, and I didn't do right by you as your big cousin, man, and I apologize for that shit, dog, It was weirdly a sweet moment. But I had to ask him, though. I was like, yo, man, when you got arrested, though, cuz, like, and you said about time, should have caught me last year. Why'd you say that? And he was like, look, man, I only had two options. I had a lot of guns upstairs. Could have lit that shit up, went out like Scarface, you know what I'm saying? But you and my sister and my brother was downstairs. I couldn't put y'all through that shit, so I knew it was my time to go. But I wanted all them niggas in that room to know, all them cops, I wanted all them cops to know they are very bad detectives. And that's a level of petty I want in my relationship, nigga, because that's petty. That's petty. My man went to jail for life only to have cops go into bed like, last year, what did we miss, Hey, thank God so motherfucking much. Yeah, we having fun in here, for sure. So the plane's taking off, I'm taking off. Because we all know if you've ever been too high, there's a moment where you start to come down. You think you're coming down right before it gets way the fuck worse. So I'm having that moment as we're taking off, as I plan, so I'm feeling good. I feel like I'm floating, dog. I'm like, oh man, this is amazing. But I was doing this in real life. I don't know if you've ever done this shit next to a person on a plane, but they don't like it. Dude sitting next to me was the same dude lost his mind in the TSA line. He's like, yo, what is wrong with you, man? And I could be nothing but honest. I was like, damn, nigga, you can see that? I thought that was how I felt, nigga, my bad. But that wasn't even the highest thing I did on that flight, bro, because at one point I stopped the flight attendant to ask her where the plane is landed. Do you know how high you gotta be to ask a flight attendant where the plane is